Essentially, the area of math called statistics is just all about taking some random numbers and turning them into something much more useful so that we can just quickly read the results and get an impression of, say, how a basketball player is doing in his season. And that's what we're going to do in this example problem. I'll show you how to determine the mean, median, and mode over here on the left side, and then stick around because I'll get you to try your own practice problem later on the right. So let's go ahead and have a look at our example problem. After the first 9 games in a season, a basketball player scored the following points. And we have a list of how he did after 9 games. The question wants us to determine the mean, median, and mode. So let's jump right in and start determining the mean. All right, so the mean will tell us the average points per game that this player is scoring after the first 9 games. So there's a formula for calculating the mean. You're going to have to take all the numbers you see there and then add them up, just like I'm doing right here. And it really doesn't matter what order they're in. You can keep it just like it is. So let's continue that. All right, so I've gone ahead and finished that line, just putting pluses in between all of my results. Now the formula also says we'll have to take that big long answer and divide it by the number of games that he's played. In this case, we have 9. And that will give us our mean, or average points per game. So when you're solving this, you'll probably want to go ahead and punch the numbers into your calculator, and that's fine. But I'll skip that step and just show you the results that I got. We're going to say roughly 11.6. That's points per game. I'll just say PPG for points per game. How's that? So just under 12 points per game after the first 9 games in a season. All right, let's move on and calculate the median. You'll recall the median is the middle number in a group. And to find the middle number, the first step, we need to rearrange the numbers we're given from lowest to highest. Try to remember that step. A lot of people forget it. So 3, 8, 10, and then we have 2 12s. I'm going to put down both of those 12s. And it looks like there's a 14. Then if I look carefully, it also looks like there's 3 15s that I need to include in that list. Okay. Now, what's the middle number, or the median? Well, it looks like it's going to be this 12 right here, because now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers on the left, and 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers on the right. So it's kind of sandwiched right in the middle between this list and this list. So that's the median, 12. Let's move on to the next one. Finally, determining the mode. That's probably the easiest one of the 3 to find because there isn't really any rearranging or calculations to do. The mode, if you recall, is just the most common number in the list. So if I look at this list we use in step 2, it's already laid out for us. I have 3 15s right there. So 15 is going to be the mode. I can just put that down. So the most common points he scored in a game so far is 15. However, he's much more likely to score somewhere around 12, as we can see from the mean and the median. All right, so there's an example of how we calculate the mean, find the median, and find the mode. Let's get you to try a problem. Here's your practice problem. The monthly rent from 9 random apartment buildings was found to be, and we have a list of their monthly rents. Determine the mean, median, and mode. All right, so try that one out using the steps that I showed you here on the left for basketball scores. Good luck. All right, so let's have a look at the answers. The mean is about $711. And if you got 710 and 55 cents or something like that, that's fine. The median, which is the middle number, is 700. And finally, the mode, or the most common number, is 650.